Now, other nations are in the space race. Other nations are in the AI, artificial intelligence race. And we are talking about jollof rice. So I took this personal and I asked myself, what are the things what am I focusing on? What am I spending my time? Welcome to another strategic episode of Timothy. My name is Atta Tim Okuta. Today we'll be talking about a topic I've titled Trump, Nobel Prize, Guinness Records, and Jollof Rice. I decided to talk on this topic because recently Trump was more or less ranting, was more or less talking about how he was denying the Nobel Peace Prize. And some of his supporters have said that probably Trump had done more than Obama, who also won the Nobel Peace Prize while he was president. Before this prize, I was also following another record, the Guinness Book of Records. A Nigerian chef called Hilda Baci, who was already a Guinness Book of Records holder, attempted another record by cooking the largest jollof rice in history, and she actually got it. Now, earlier on, before she got it, she attempted another record in the past and got it. And afterwards, a Nigerian chef tried, and another Ghanaian chef also tried, and he was found to be fraudulent in his trial. The more I started thinking about all these controversies, all these attempts on records, I started thinking about the type of record I want to make in my life. Now, when the Nigerian chef Hilda Baci, when she got her recent record, a Nigerian author criticized her and the process generally and said that when other nations are trying to do more profitable groundbreaking things, Nigeria or a Nigerian chef is trying to make a record on the food, on jollof rice. He was roundly criticized for making such a naysaying statement. And at first, I was also among those who were criticizing him in my mind. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that what we put our focus, where we put our focus and what we spend our time would eventually determine the kind of impact we make in life. I started thinking about the focus of Nigerian youth lately. And I started thinking that, okay, is it jollof rice that we should, the competition that we want to engage ourselves in, is this about jollof rice? The more I thought about it, the more I thought about the Nobel Prize and what it actually entails. And there's Nobel Prize in chemistry, there's Nobel Prize in medicine, there's Nobel Prize in physics, and shockingly during my research, I realized that there are young people who have won these Nobel Prize. There are individuals from countries that are like similar to Nigeria, a country like India, that have won Nobel Prize in medicine. So the more I thought about it, the more I realized that what we focus our attention often determine the outcome of our lives. When other nations are trying to go to planet Mars, when they are trying to establish a colony or an outpost in the moon, we are talking about jollof rice. Nigeria and Ghana, and even Senegal, West African country, there is a strong debate about where jollof rice originated from and whose jollof rice is sweeter. Now, other nations are in the space race. Other nations are in the AI, artificial intelligence race. And we are talking about jollof rice. So I took this personal and I asked myself, what are the things what am I focusing on? What am I spending my time? So I got really agitated and I got annoyed with myself because I have an idea of what I can achieve with my life. And I asked myself, am I on track? Am I pursuing shadows? Am I focusing on jollof rice instead of focusing on things that would change the course of humanity for good? So as I ask myself that question, I also ask you, what are you focusing your attention? What are you focusing your energy? What are you focusing your talent? What are you focusing your time on? That knowledge you have, that competence you have, it is to bless humanity. This is what I told myself. And so, I started looking at those who are focused on things that will change the course of humanity. So, take Trump for example. One of the reasons why Trump has gone this far, this can be disputed, is the fact that he wants to undo all the doings of Barack Obama. More or less, Barack Obama is like his competition. And I tell you, that person is a worthy competition. The reason why Cristiano Ronaldo is still scoring goals in his 40s and he was recently declared a billionaire, it is because of the challenge he gave himself by challenging Lionel Messi. The reason why LeBron James is still excelling and doing things in the NBA, it is because he gave himself a challenge of Michael Jordan. The reason why someone like Elon Musk is arguably going to continue to be in the forefront of innovation is because he has given himself unbelievable, almost undoable targets that he's doing. So the question is, where do you focus your attention? Where do you spend your time? Where do you invest your attention, your talent? These are the questions I've asked myself and I'm asking myself. And every day I told myself that there are certain things I could do to bless humanity, and that is what I want to focus on. So I tell you, what can you do that could bless your family? What can you do that will bless your nation? What can you do that will bless your race? What can you do that could bless humanity? Start doing it. Thank you for listening to me. If this has been wonderful, if this has been helpful, kindly share. Kindly come to the comment section and let's talk. Till I see you again, remain strategic.